Hey guys, Ponzu Sauce here, and I'm back with another texture pack tour. This time we're taking a look at Tyza's Simply Sharp by Tyza. This is a 128-bit pack. It's supposed to be nice and smooth, so let's take a quick look at it. Ooh, this is a very nice looking pack already. Alright, so we're gonna go through the growth stages. Wow. So this is supposed to be a very complete pack. There are only a couple of things that have not been done in it yet, but this is looking pretty exciting. So we have the wheat growth stages here. It's kind of nice. It has a little flare on it. We have the stems where the melon and pumpkin grow out of. Looks like all of the items have been, like in the frames and everything, have been updated. Everything has something going on. So we've got some cocoa bean attached to the jungle wood. Let's head inside. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna have an interesting time trying to figure out if there's anything not touched in this pack. Looks like everything, it's not super different, which is good. Like, I mean, I like something that's somewhat close to the default pack. This one's definitely has a little bit of extra detail. I'm not sure if that little strip is intended at the very top of the ender chest. That might be something that might be looked at. Um, so yeah, as I said, it's not crazy done. It's a nice high resolution. It's somewhat smooth. I'm getting just slight lag from it. So here's the brewing area. Everything's redone. Let's take a look at the custom tools. Looks pretty cool. I'm always interested in what people do for their buckets, so it's nice to see. Even inside of the bucket, they did up a little bit of a texture there for the whatever liquid was in there. It's pretty awesome. Take a look at the axes, the compass at the top there, and the clock. We have some custom mob heads. Yes, definitely. So Steve is just slightly done. It's a little bit different. Actually, that might be Tyza at the top there. Looks like it might be. Alright, so we're looking at the chests. This seems to be a recurring issue that I've seen on some packs. There's a little bit of a blink in between the layers of the chest, the very top and the bottom here. You have to kind of fiddle with it a little bit to get them lined up properly to eventually get that fluttering going away. One thing I notice, I think the only difference between the trap chest at the bottom here and the regular chest at the top is maybe a shade. It's just a slight shade variance. I generally like to be able to tell the difference between the trapped and the regular. We've got some custom UI stuff going on here. That's really cool. I like that setup there. Got the beacon UI. We have a nice bed. We have a nice bed. Got some trapdoors. Got all the foods over here. Looks like, yep, everything's pretty much redone. It's all been reskinned. So I was told that only the paintings were not done in this pack, and when those are done, we'll probably try and revisit the pack to see if there's any changes. So we've got some custom villagers in there. They have some they have a unibrow going on. Oh my goodness. I think this might be the very first pack in which people have done horses on. This is great. I am so surprised. That's amazing. Oh my goodness. Okay, I did not expect the sheep to look like that. There's so much shakiness to it. We've got some wonky eyes on the cow. That's pretty fun. I like packs that can make me laugh, that's for sure. See what the forge, yeah. Got the chest, crafting table. Let's go into the dark oak room, the roofed forest. Oh wait, we didn't even really look too much at the glass. The glass is pretty slick. So this is all what the dark oak wood will go, or will appear like. The tone of the door doesn't quite match up with the rest of the wood, but that's fine. Oh, this is a nice subtle way to do flowers. I'm liking this. Let's go on to the birch forest, see what we have to store in store for us there. All right, so we've got some sunflowers and Mr. Jack-o'-lantern. That's the lit pumpkin. This is the unlit pumpkin. Oh, I didn't even look at the ender chest. Yeah, it looks like the same as the regular chest. Next is the jungle. Oh, that is a very subtle mossy stone brick. Very interesting. Super, super subtle. Like, I mean, and that's kind of nice with this pack. It's not super in your face. It doesn't have to be overdone. This is the jungle wood in all of its forms. We've got some melons. I like the leaves. The leaves that they've made for this pack for the different types of trees is pretty nice. We have some dogs. Oh, we have some custom dogs. Nice. They got some pretty cute eyes. That's for sure. All right, let's look at a little bit more than just dogs in this room. So we have I think this might have been the fern. Got the saplings. Pretty nice. Pretty nice pack. Got the spruce wood, spruce trees. Yes, here we go. Into the forest. See what we have going on in here. We have wool at the top here. I think I'm gonna really like that when we get down into the basement. We've got some chickens. Oh, chickens! Wow, that's some actually really nice detail on the chickens. They actually have, I don't even know what they call that thing on the top of their head that the roosters sometimes have, but they have nice detail on 'em. We got a little bit of animation with the water there. It's pretty cool looking. The ladder. Let's take a look at the fish. Okay, the fish are completely different. Well, except for this one. That one is more similar than the rest, but these are completely done, completely reskinned. Got a fishing pole. Let's head over to the next room. What do we have? We have the swamplands up next. Let's take a look. This is all spruce wood in here. I made up a witch hut so that we could display it. Got a nice little cauldron going on, and a pot. So it's a fairly subtle pack. Like, I mean, it's not overdone. It has been somewhat smooth. Like, I mean, a little bit of lag at the very beginning there, but this is the slime. We didn't really look at the clay. This is the clay here. Oh, hello. Oh, do you see the animation of jumping in the water? Oh, pretty cool. Oh, we didn't even look at the lily pads either. All right, desert. Let's get into the desert. Oh, that's a good idea for the cactus. You know, I've seen the cactus skinned many different ways with, you know, black thorns on it and white thorns and all that sort of things. But this looks well. It looks really good with the off-white color. I think that's a good idea, a good choice. So we got some sandstone in here. We've got the stained clay. We've got carpet. Let's head upstairs. That's the second floor of our biome rooms. Got the nether up first. Oh, this is definitely... I really like the flow of the lava. Oh my goodness, do you see that? It actually changes color. That is great. Now, I'm not sure. Oh, okay, the bottom does as well, but they don't change at the same time. Yeah, okay. So we've got the soul sand over there. We've got some little smudge faces over there. It kind of looks like Wilson from from Castaway. Kind of looks like Wilson, the face on the volleyball. Got the anvil and the quartz. Let's see what our iron bars look like. Fairly nice, yeah. Got our nether wart. Let's go into the cave system. So these are the solid blocks that you can make out of the stuff that you'll find in the cave system. These aren't crazy skinned. They don't have too much detail on them, but they're nice and smooth, nice and slick. Oh, I like the idea of what they're doing here. This is great. Putting the bevel into it the right way and kind of putting that highlight on it is a great idea. Let's look at the rail. Got the redstone torches. Looks like the rail is fairly complete. It's I don't see anything missing. Got some TNT. Regular. I haven't even looked at the regular torches really up close. It's pretty nice. The highlighting that this person understands a certain way is, you know, it's the way it should be. You know, highlighting is pretty important. So the way it's been done in this pack is really nice. I like the subtlety of the web there. It's you know, it's not overly done. When it's like, you know, scratchy and all over the place, it's can be a little bit overwhelming. So yeah, again, we have the little bit of a flicker on the edge of the chest between the bottom and the top of the chest, but I'm sure that that can be worked out. Oh, let's take a look at the obsidian. Obsidian. And flowing water. A nice little effect. Alright, let's get on to the next room. What do we have next? I think it's the Mesa. Got red sand all in here. I do have the I don't remember what the thing was called, the option to randomize the textures. So this will not exactly match up perfectly, but the way it's skinned, look at that. Everything basically matches up, even though they're all rotated. They still match up. So that's a really good way of skinning it. Alright, so we have all the different colors of clay. Nice, subtle, not crazy bright. You know, clay shouldn't be too bright. So I like this. And let's take a look at the red sandstone. It all matches perfectly. Look at that, like it has the line all the way across. This is the way it should be if you ask me. If you're gonna match up all of the sandstone together, it has to be able to match up. What do we have in the end? We have the end stone right here. It's a little bit subtle. Like most of this pack is fairly subtle. Got the obsidian, and this right here is bedrock. I'm a little bit surprised that the bedrock is darker than the obsidian. Usually people do the opposite. Oops. Flying like crazy right now. Let's go off to the next room. Mushroom Island. What? Oh, what is this? What is this animation? Oh my goodness. Look at this. There's animation coming from the mycelium. That was totally unexpected. Wow, I wonder how that's done. That's pretty interesting. That's a great idea. I really like that that is done. Like, I mean, I really should be trying to focus on other things in here, but that is fascinating. Alright, so we have both types of the large mushrooms here. Let's super subtle, not overdone. We have the mushrooms, just slightly reskinned. What do we have next? We have the temple. Got the gold blocks. Got the sponges. That's the wet sponge on the other side of the glass, and this is the dry sponge. So it looks like the flow of water is pretty nice. It goes fairly well. Sometimes it can be a little bit difficult to make it flow the right direction or the right way when you have it textured like this. And it looks like they did it the right way. Alright, let's get into the next room. Second to last room is the ice plains. Let's see what we have in here. Oh, this is fairly nice. Got the the packed ice on the wall. And then we have the packed snow. Not a big difference between the packed snow and the actual snow on top. And then you can see through the regular ice, just slightly, not too much. What do we have in the flower forest? Oh, okay. I really like the best part in here, the thing that caught my eye right away was the tulips. The way that they have a little bit of a gradient to the tips. That's a great idea. I really like that idea. Got some thorns on the rose bushes. That's always a really good and often overlooked detail. All right, so that's it for the biome rooms. Let's head on down to the basement, the dungeon. That's where we keep all our mobs. And I'm almost certain that every single thing is going to be done. This pack is a fairly complete pack. So everything has been redone. Got all the types of villagers. Got the iron golem, snow golem. Oh my goodness, those chompers. Those chompers are crazy looking. He has massive teeth. See what else we have here. We have the chicken. Oh, again, we've seen a lot of texture packs, and oftentimes the rabbits and the horses are overlooked. And this is the very first pack that I've seen like everything skinned like this. Like everything has been thought of. It's a very complete pack. We got the dogs. This is the tamed and the untamed. See what the mobs look like. The bad guys. Oh my goodness. Wait, so is that zombie meat right there? Huh. An interesting spin on it. These guys have some really crazy mouths going. Nice little subtle details to the witch. We got some creepy eyes. Can definitely tell the difference between the two spiders. That's such an important part, especially when you're playing survival mode. Alright, so definitely the creepers have been redone, and the effect, the spell effect on the lightning creeper has been redone as well. Oh, finally found. This is not in survival, so I can understand that this has not been done. You can only get these guys in creative, but that might be something that they could work on, since it's such a complete pack. So we got some donkeys, mules. Wow, I cannot wait. We need to take a good hard look at the horses in this pack. Oh my goodness. It kind of looks like a split of the skeleton skull with the zombie pigman. It's pretty cool. Got the blaze. I'm not sure, but this guy might have a little bit too much animation coming out of him. Feels like that kind of overwhelms the whole mob. It's quite a bit coming off. Got an endermite. That is a I have to say that's kind of creepy looking with kind of looks like it has scales on it. A cute little bat going. And I've only seen this guy reskinned a couple of times. Only a couple times. Got some different slimes. This one, very interesting. There's like cracks in it and you can see through it a little bit. Got the slime balls, the magma ball up there and the slime ball. We have the squid up next. Oh, he has some suction cups there. It's always the best feature that you can have on your squid is adding in some suction cups. Oh, this is great. I've only seen the water mobs reskinned a couple times, and there's been one or two times where I saw that the eyes didn't quite react like they did in regular or survival. The default is what I mean, and I like that the eyes follow. That's a great thing to definitely not leave out. Let's take a look at the rabbits. Oh, that is so creepy. That is exactly that is exactly what rabbit looks like when it's skinned, but like that looks super creepy. So realistic there. So we have the bunnies. They all have different colored snouts, stuff like that. Got some reskinned cats. Nice colors. This is the ocelot. I'm actually really surprised that there's no spots on them. Usually there is. Okay, I'm getting a tiny bit of lag. Maybe it's because of all the horses. That's a lot of horses. So this is the very first time, the very first pack that I've seen all of these horses reskinned. This is amazing. Very impressive. Every single one of them. This must have taken forever. Like, reskinning the horses is not an easy task. There are 35 different types, designs of horses. And the fact that they were able to take the time to do this, that's great. Oh my god. Alright, so here comes the I'm slightly creeped out by these guys. They look goofy-ish. But alright, so let's take a look at them. They have some pretty nice tones. Generally they match tone with the wool. That's the wool right up on the wall behind them. That's the most important part, is like making sure that when you see the sheep and you expect to shear the sheep, that is the color that you're going to end up with the wool. That's what I look for the most when it comes down to the sheep and matching it up with the wool. Some pretty cool. Alright, so let's get up to the very top building, or top floor. Top floor of the building. Got some redstone stuff. We'll take a quick look at that. Alright, so this is the iron block right here. We have the lit up glowstone or redstone lamps. Very subtle changes, not too crazy. Got the trapdoor. Let's see what Mr. Witter looks like. Oh, yes. Okay, so just very slightly... just slightly different. It's kind of just smoothed out a little bit. It's very bright. Those eyes and mouth are definitely a little bit creepy. Alright, so we have the wither, I mean the ghast. I'm not sure. I can't remember if this was one of the things that was a work in progress. The animation for the portal, you can see the sparkles. Some of those are changed. but the actual portal is not quite done yet. Very few things are not done in this pack. And I think the paintings in the portal were what was stated was not done. So we have a different animation for the portal. Let's spawn Mr. Ender Dragon. Oh, got a little bit of a lag there. Wee bit of lag. Got some purple oh my goodness, look at how detailed the wings are. That looks great. And you got the little spikes coming off the ends. It's a great idea. Nice and detailed. Those eyes just, yeah, they just stare right into your soul. Alright, so there you have it. This was Tyza's SimplySharp by Tyza. If you are looking to download this pack, a link is in the description of the video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm doing up videos of all the recently updated and newly added texture packs. If you want to be updated for that, hit the subscription button, and make sure you let me know what you liked about this pack the most. Which block really did it for you? Let me know in the comments below. See you next time.